Royals is NXT time dewalk.
This is BX Porchetta, Kepa Keto, the Ring Podcast, telling you to tune in to NXT Time with dewalk, where everybody's hitting the like and subscribe button. Yeah.
Yes, y'all. What's going on? We live for real. Welcome to NXT Live with your boy D-Walk and everything. We talk about NXT. Let's go see what's happening and everything. Like I said, I got special guests. We got parties. We got whatever. Like, what's happening tonight, though? Look, where my guest at, though?
Hello, everybody. Invisible Man here, just chilling out. How are you, Mr. D-Walk?
I'm good, bro. How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. This NXT sucked donkey balls, but as the bell rings, conspiracy happens. So let's talk about it.
What's conspiracy? Like, let's talk about it.
The conspiracy.
Let's talk about it. What happened?
The conspiracy, as you see in the title, ladies and gentlemen, is the fact that NXT has been building up for a really weird episode where every single blonde girl was adamantly in love with an African American man. And I'm
whoa. We doing Mandigos now?
It sounds like it, because honestly, the fact of the matter is that why there's so many other people in the roster. And again, I have nothing against race or color, nothing like that. But why are you throwing the narrative that big booty blonde girls are only attracted to like dominant black guys or cheating assholes like Ashanti? Which I don't really consider him like he's a piece of shit. But how did NXT start off with you, Mr. D-Walk?
It started off like a skankiest kind of style, though. It started off with a Mandigo kind of style, though. You know what I mean? Like it started off where like it sucked.
Yeah, I mean, in the beginning, we saw all the girls come in the parking lot when no one got hurt, so that was pretty cool. Something else happened in the parking lot earlier, but we get to that later. Yeah. And the match started off with this: Damage Control versus Lash and Jakara, which I finally found out her name, because like it took me a second to kind of like I just kept calling her other until Vic Joseph's like, Jakara is hurt. I'm like, oh yeah, here we go. NXT time to drunk walk. Yeah.
What? I'm not fucking drunk yet. Fuck you.
How was the match to you? For you?
Oh, he said he need a link. Oh, I'm not too drunk where you got to send you a link, huh? Asshole. Fuck you.
As D.
Not. I was joking, bro. Like, yeah, we got to send my man link though. Why, you know?
I got him. I'm already mobile anyway. No, that's not it. No, that's Instagram. My bad. Oh, well, Mr. Joe, I'll be there in a second. Give me 1 second. Anyway, what was the highlights of the match for you, Mr. D-Walk?
We got to start for the first match, or do we got to go? What match we going?
The first match of the night, like the first match that happened, like Damage Control versus Lash.
I got my notes right here, and I took it down right here. Like people don't even know. Like we take notes.
Yeah, because if not, then people are like, oh, you didn't talk about it.
Yeah, I know, right? Like y'all just well, we got Damage Control versus Last Legend and Jakara Jackson. What y'all think about that match?
Okay.
It could have been better.
Huh?
It could have been better.
No, it was a good start in the beginning. In the beginning, Jakara is becoming a good test dummy for me.
Yeah.
A lot. Lash was showing off her power in the beginning, and it was cool. And we got another one here coming in. Mr. Joe BNCO. There we go. Hello, Joe.
What's going on, everybody? I just got done with Misfit Nation, and
Man, did not see you. I'm trying to see you, bro.
I was asked to deliver hello from Skrill. This is the first one to you, Mr. Kikito.
Oh, thank you, Skrill.
Why did it not want to come on?
Anchor Shawn asked for a rebuttal as well for another hello.
Why is not invited to come on? Tell them to come on too.
They're wrapping up their show.
Okay, well, tell them to send them a mail and tell them to wrap it up, and then they can jump on here.
They got to edit too, man. I understand what Chris has to do. He has to make a whole bunch of videos right after this. So I get that.
See?
Yeah. What do we got? Are we doing NXT time with Drunk Walk?
Okay.
Oh, man, come on, man. Shut your mouth, man. Shut up.
We are doing the beginning of the show, which was Damage Control and versus Lash and Jakara. And I was kind of I was gonna get to the point where in the beginning it was okay. Jakara was a good test dummy. Lash was doing okay in the beginning, but then at the end, it felt that like someone took some energy off her and she was going slow and botching a lot.
It was rushed.
It was very botchy at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that? Joe?
Yo. I didn't really watch NXT this week. I was sleeping. I only caught highlights of the good stuff.
Okay.
You sleepy eye motherfucker, you.
No, but it's okay though. It's okay though because this again, Sky Pirates did their moves on the top on everything like that. Lash, trying to do her best at the end when the Damage Control was gonna win and they were gonna win against Lash and Jakara. Piper and the other one, I forgot what her name was, Courtney or
Chelsea Green.
Chelsea Green, yeah, Chelsea Green came out, and then Piper Niven did Viper Niven, sorry, did the same thing as that other big guy was doing to Seth Rollins over and over again. So I'll just give it, just jumping on bodies and jumping on bodies and jumping on bodies. That's what she did, and it ended right there. That's probably gonna be a 3-way for next week in Philly. And I'm okay with it. I mean, I haven't seen Viper in NXT ever, so that's something new. Chelsea Green is a good wrestler in a sense, if it's not no one like super special. And we get to see Damage Control again. So that's nice. They might, if they really want to stack the card, they might bring in Bianca and Jade for a 4-way. But that's like 2 botches and then 2 other good tag teams. So that's kind of, a gamble, I think. But since Joe didn't really see this, dewalk, what's your grade of the match?
A C-.
C. Samesies.
I didn't see it, but I'll just give it a C. I'll just give it a C- to go with dewalk.
See?
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. Let me see. Let me see. After that, Sky, blah, blah, blah. In the parking lot. Hank. By the way, this comes out right now. Backstage, in the parking lot, Hank and Tank was with a megaphone. Was in a megaphone. Sorry about that, megaphone. And then the NASCAR guy came in. They're like, "Hey, NASCAR guy. Hey, what's up?"
Why?
I don't know, but this is
why.
I know, but this is the part that gets me mad. Not for the fact of the local celebrity, whatever, or the celebrity of the week. OTN comes in, and Jada Parker says this: "I know you're a special guest, but it should always be us first." I'm like, okay, Jada, what the fuck? You kind of contradicted yourself, woman. If they're the special guest, then they go first. I don't care who the fuck you are. They're the special guest. That's how it is.
Yeah.
So, Hank, go on, Joe.
She feels like she's got the bigger ass, so she gets to go first.
Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, OTN was being racist to Hank and Tank, which is kind of weird, reverse racism, and they went to Ava to have a match. So that's a match versus later. You know. Also backstage, the start of this, Brindley, Sol Ruka, and Petrovic were in the back again talking about other people's matches. Ashanti came in, said, "Hey girl, hey girl. Hey big booty girl. I mean, which one are you? I mean, I'm sorry, Petrovic. You messed up my match." And she said, and I'm gonna try to do this word for word.
Well, you know, you messed up my match, so I'm gonna mess up your match. You know, that's how it is.
So Ruka came out and said, "You know what? She doesn't like you. The thing is like apparent." Ashanti, not really taking the hint, says, yeah, I get you," and then walks away. Petrovic gets mad because a woman was defending your honor. And so Ruka for Petrovic later. So dewalk, what the fuck happened in this backstage segment? This like there was three girls. There was another segment happening else, but that was just stupid shit. Stupid shit.
It's crazy. They don't know what's going on there. They want to have NXT because to me, like, they trying to work with Nikita Lyons. They're trying to work with Fallon Henley. It's just too much they're trying to do. And which to me, Nikita Lyons need to be in developmental. She's not ready yet.
NXT is developmental.
Yeah. No, but to me, Fallon Henley should have been behind. Fallon Henley should have been behind Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah.
Tiffany Stratton should have been world NXT champion.
Yeah.
Fallon Henley should be behind Tiffany Stratton to be world champion.
Okay, but
anybody else besides that, like I said, Nikita Lyons, she just came back. She should be mid card.
Yeah. But
she's not ready. To me.
Yeah, okay. She's not.
Especially if she picked up weight.
That's fine.
She needed to drop that weight she lost.
Okay, here's the thing. Tiffany Stratton hasn't been seen in 2 fucking months.
Yeah.
At all. At all.
Ooh.
All we've had. In almost 2 months. Because I haven't seen it. Like, and again, Tiffany Stratton's in the upper card. She's not coming back.
Yeah.
She's gone. She's never coming back. You gotta accept that, dewalk. Like, as much as you want Tiffany Stratton back, she has money in the bank. She ain't coming back. All we have.
Tiffany Stratton's gonna be the world champion.
Exactly. So why would she?
As she should be. As she should be.
Yeah. So why would she come back?
She should be. Like, to me, I'd rather see Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair for the championship.
Yeah.
I don't see nobody else.
And that'll be in the main roster. That won't be here.
That's already gonna happen. That's already gonna happen at WrestleMania.
But people don't believe that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
That is gonna happen because you got the best of both worlds.
Okay.
Charlotte Flair winning the Royal Rumble.
Tiffany Stratton is in a whole different era where motherfucking Nia Jax, Charlotte Flair, she on a whole different era.
Yeah. Again, and that's a plausible thing to talk about on PWF on Saturdays at 9:30. What we're talking about now is why Petrovic, why Brindley, why I know why Ruka, because now Ruka just came back on her incursion, wherever the fuck she was for a little bit.
Yeah.
She was in TNA.
Thank you for that, Joe. I forgot about where she was. Now we have to realize the fact that in this backstage segment, all this is happening. They're still promoting girls that never win. Petrovic never wins. Brindley never wins. Sol Ruka has like a 3-2 winning streak. She wins 3, she loses 2. Never in order. Always in random. So what the fuck are we gonna do? Like it or not, we got a Nikita Lyons. We'll talk about her later. But we got
like, share, subscribe.
Thank you, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.
Like, share, subscribe. But
Don't
let's
forget to
talk.
hit that notification bell also.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's get it. Come on.
Now, before I continue, there's something else that happens where this. Okay, let me see if I remember this exactly. I'm a little tipsy right now. Lessons King is talking to New Quarter Catch Crew. He tells the leader, "Hey, I want to get out of my father's shadow, and I think by winning this, I'll finally."
Charlie Dempsey.
Charlie Dempsey says,
Yeah.
"Look, I know everything about that father's shadow shit." I'm paraphrasing. And you really think by winning this you're gonna get there? He's like, "Yeah, I mean, I want to try." So he says, "You know what?" He tells his goon, "Hey, go to Ava, set up a match. Let's go next week, you and me for the cup." He's like, "All right, cool." Ren Sinclair says, "Now all you need is a corner man." I didn't know you needed that as a requirement. Less's King was like, "All right, I'll try to find a corner man." During the Petrovic promo, he was in the back, who's the guy that's like a Native American DJ?
Eddie Thorpe.
Okay, yeah. He was talking to Eddie Thorpe in the background, and he was saying something. Eddie Thorpe's like, kind of like, "Fuck you," and he went away. All right, boom. So that happens. After the shit that happens, I got it right here. We have Jada Parker versus Tatum Paxley. Why? Because why? I got it right here. Give me a second. Here it is. dewalk, your thoughts on the match?
Jada Parker versus Tatum Paxley.
Yep. That's being clipped.
All about the ass.
Okay.
That's all I want to see. All about the ass.
Now, I have a question for you. I hope the StreamYard gets this. Why is there no equality in these type of matches? Because Lola had a match. Jada came in. She lost. Jada had a match. Lola came in. Jada won. Your thoughts?
It's no meaning. I mean, like, I gotta finish it, but it's no meaning. Like, it's no storyline to it. I could come in the ring and do this, but then, like, it's no meaning.
Yeah. Joe?
I wish.
I don't know, man. I feel like they're just. I feel like that was all set up for the Wendy Q angle.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that happens a little later. We'll get to that. Like, by the way, Jada Parker does the booty bump to the face. 1, 2, 3. Lola comes out. Then Wendy Chu picks up Jada and puts her in a box. Now here's the problem. I want to ask a
Not
question.
Jada. Tatum Baxter. She put Tatum Baxter in the box.
She put Jada back in the box. Here's a question for both of you guys. Anyone can answer first. Do you think they're overstacking on blood feuds for Halloween Havoc? Because now we have probably Wendy Chu versus Tatum, the match that I've been waiting for a long ass time, and then now we're probably gonna have Jada versus Lola, which is gonna be a blood feud. They just on site, they keep fighting each other, even backstage and NXT Anonymous, they keep fighting each other on fucking site. So, do you think there's too many matches? And anyone can answer.
Well, it's because they're trying to end feuds at Halloween Havoc. They're trying to end them all and start fresh.
Is this a 2-hour pay-per-view or 4 hours?
It's a full pay-per-view. It's on a Sunday.
Okay, I retract my question. If it was a 2-hour pay-per-view, like, yeah, they're really overstacking. They yeah, okay, fine. But okay.
No, this is a 3 to 4 hour pay-per-view.
Oh, okay, fine. dewalk, your thoughts are like, do you think even with a 4-hour pay-per-view, do you think they're overstacking?
Understatement. And they understand because it's a lot of potential that could happen.
Yeah.
Did you talk about next week's guest for NXT?
If you tell me Sexy Red, I'm gonna take you off the damn screen, Joe.
Wow.
No, it's gonna be Undertaker.
Do it.
Oh yeah, that was breaking news. Yeah, Undertaker's supposed to pop. I don't know why. I don't
because
know why.
ratings are down.
Yeah, but that means you should rely on your fucking wrestlers instead of using the fucking tactic of popping.
No, they used Orton and Punk in Chicago, Orton in St. Louis to pop a rating, and now they're going to use Undertaker to pop another rating.
You know what's funny? They can get Rob Van Dam. He's still on the Legends deal. They should get him. And
But he still wrestles for AEW too.
But he has a Legends deal.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
technically, he has. If WWE calls him, he has to arrive, whether he likes it or not. So that's a conundrum. But the fact that I don't like Undertaker coming is the fact that he's gonna show up, choke slam somebody, and then do the eyes and leave. Orton showed out Devon. Freaking, and the other one showed out that everyone did a purpose when they came down to NXT. Everyone. Undertaker's purpose is just to make a pop. You're thinking like Vince. You have a whole bunch of wrestlers up there that you can bring down here to show out. It's called NXT 2016.
Yeah, they're just trying to pop a rating. That's all.
Fuck.
That's why they're announcing it. That's why they're announcing it a week early.
Fucking bring Kane back. Why don't you bring them up? Bring them up. How about that? Get ready.
Just bring back Kane. Just bring back Kane and Undertaker. Let them win the tag titles. There you go. You just popped a rating.
Yeah. All right. Okay, here we go. I gotta check where we're going. I'm lost here. Let's see here.
We just finished the Taylor Paxley, Wendy Chu box thing.
Tina Paxley Law, blah blah blah. Too bad for Tina. Anyway, backstage. This is actually. I want to ask you a question on this, Joe. And before you were the biased on this particular person, you don't have to say his name. Just wait till I finish. Javon and Cedric are in the back talking to Axiom again. They keep asking for a tag team match, and Axiom's like, "Oh, you guys are like, you'll get there, but you're not really gonna get there." Javon smacks at Frazier in the face and says, "Let's fucking go." They go away. Wesley's like, "Hey, you'll get there too," kind of like provoking him. Cedric's like, "Calm the fuck down." So, do you see in the future, Joe, a heel turn from Javon?
If he's with Cedric, I mean, I couldn't see anything less.
I mean, he could do it. He could just like we've seen, and I talked about this before. We've seen Javon when he gets angry, it's believable. Like when he went after Gallus, he was like I legitimately thought he was fucking up Gallus.
Yeah, but he's just not believable.
Yeah, but he might need like somebody. Believable. But he might need somebody like, let's say, like he turns, and then Shawn Spears helps him. How about that? As a believable like apprentice to something.
It's just his size. His size is just a joke.
I know, but you have to make him do something.
Yeah. It's like getting beat up by a crackhead on the corner that's needing a sandwich. Like, come on now.
Yeah, I get it. It's just like
that'd be like my daughter beating me up.
Yeah, but that's true. I want him to do something, but I think what they're doing now is realizing like, look, we've tried everything, we've thrown every single celebrity him at the book, and he's not really like getting traction. So like maybe if we turn him heel, maybe again. But you're right, he does need a few more pounds to kind of like just put it out there. Another
like
thing
I said before, Darby Allin weighs 5 pounds more than him and is about 6 inches shorter.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
True. Dennis, your thoughts on Javon Evans might possibly going heel?
He got to pick a small weight.
Yeah.
He had to. Like he got to go on a steady diet.
He needs to go away from it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get that.
And train and get bigger. Like hit the hyperbolic chamber or some shit.
Yeah.
Why he got to hit the Dragon Ball Z's hyper child? Like, no, but what?
He didn't say hyperbolic time chamber. He said hyperbolic chamber. Like that's.
There is a hyperbolic chamber. They're all real hyperbolic chambers.
That's some bullshit, bro.
There actually are. Look it up after this, dewalk. There actually are hyperbolic chambers. The real things, bro.
No, I believe it. That's why I've been like.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And again, he needs to get some muscle.
He needs to hit the weights. Eat more. He needs to up his calorie intake.
He needs to hang out more Hank and Tank. Eat more ribs.
Yeah.
Eat more like.
Don't even say that. No.
Like just hang out with them. Like, he ain't doing nothing.
They shouldn't even won this week, bro. Lady.
But either way, we'll talk about them in a second. We'll talk about the two. Vignette happens where this vignette I actually respect because Triple H in the back is realizing these two suck talking English. So Stephanie talks Spanish, and she translates in the titles. Julia talks Japanese, and then she talks in the subtitles. And I did like that. So I respect that. I respect that. Before the match starts between Obafemi and Lucafino, we see Rizzo, which I finally know what her name is. They actually said it a bunch of times. Rizzo got hurt with a chair. Someone hit her in the elbow with a chair. The Don's pissed. Lucafino's like, yo, go to the match and then go. Lucafino versus Obafemi. I got it right here.
That was bad.
Where is it? Oh, anyway, I don't have it right now. Okay, it doesn't matter. Oh, here it is. dewalk. Your thoughts on the match before he goes to sleep?
Trash.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna say trash. I'm not gonna say trash. Lucafino reminded me of what's Enzo's partner? Cass. Sorry, Cass. He reminded me a little bit of Cass in heights and in power a little bit. I love the chops that he was giving Oba. He was like, bah, bah, bah. He was really giving it to that son of a bitch.
Yeah.
But in the end, yeah, Oba pop up power bomb for the fucking win. I mean, this was like a no brainer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, after the match, they take both the guys. He throws Lucafino, and then he throws the other guy into a table. Then he throws Lucafino into the announcer's desk. But before that, he handcuffs the Don to the turnbuckle and makes him watch. And he kept his promise. He did say none of the family's going to be there for Halloween Havoc. Your thoughts on that, dewalk?
He did what he deserved.
In what way?
How Juggernaut said, like, how Juggernaut say, like, in the X-Men, though, like,
yeah,
you mess with your Juggernaut, you get ran over. That's what I'm saying. Like,
okay, all right, that's fine. I get that.
Yeah.
Joe, your thoughts on the match and the promise from Obafemi?
I'd like to see more from Lucafino. I would. A couple times I have seen him perform. He's pretty good, and he has a good look to him.
Mm-hmm.
Curious to see what the future holds for him. And Obafemi, he said he's going to take out the Don's family, right?
Yeah.
What if we see a new member
In the family or with Obafemi?
in the family?
Maybe to kind of help the Don. That would make sense. He had one more guy. He had to call, and that could be like a backstage segment. The NXT. Like, yeah, I'm calling.
Or he can call in little Guido.
Wait, okay? Yeah, that would work. Yeah, and that would be like a nice pop just to pop in, get demolished by Oba, and then that's the distraction he needs to win again, to keep the belt, just to keep the belt, and that's
and he can roll him up and get the win again with the tights.
That's the only way you can beat Obafemi. I mean, it's a no DQ match, so you can destroy him. You can literally destroy him to win, but that's gonna be a long haul to do, guy. And that's if Oba doesn't have any weapons on his ass either. And Oba's just going to grab weapons and beat his ass. So, yeah, fourth person comes in. That makes sense. All right, that's fine. I B minus for this match, honestly. dewalk, your grade?
Like a B minus.
Okay. Joe, even though highlights?
I'll go B plus.
Okay.
From what I saw.
Okay. I respect that. And again, just because Lucafino is a good prospect and in the future you can be something like a young Roman Reigns. You see something in him, and in the next 5 or 10 years, 5 or 6, you can really step up. So I respect that. Here we go again with this shit. Backstage, Chase University. Chase is talking about like Everyone trusted you. We gave you a chance. We should have not trusted you. You were a piece of crap. I'm gonna go after you. So Chase University ambulance match against Rich Hollins. Okay. Ethan Page comes out, talks a lot of shit. Trick comes out.
Yeah.
Now
I'm gonna say it right here, right now. Ethan Page did an amazing job on his promo.
Okay, we're gonna have counter points here.
On his promo.
Okay, hold on. All right, let dewalk. What are your initial thoughts on this promo between Trick
and
Ethan?
I have nothing to say about
Trick was shit.
Hold up.
I have nothing to say about it. Positive. This is real wrestling. Wrestling have come back alive. That's all I got to say. Wrestling is live now.
I guess.
So you don't believe? Okay, look. When wrestling a debate, when anything is a debate, it's live. It's love.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
So when we debating, it's live, love, and fun. So live, love, and subscribe about this shit, bro.
Okay.
Like for real.
Okay.
This is something we love, and this is something we strive about. Like, love, subscribe, bro. Come on.
Yeah, that's his new tag, ladies and gentlemen. Like,
yeah.
Now, my counterpoint for both of you guys is that I think they didn't get I think someone mixed the scripts because, in some weird way, Ethan was going from heel to tweener to babyface to tweener to heel to babyface to tweener in one long fucking promo.
But he did it good.
Whoa, okay, no. I love that you didn't say no. You just counted out. Like, you did good. The point of being a heel, Seth Rollins has never been like Seth Rollins has done that, and Ambrose has done that, and Roman has done that, and Cody has done that. Sir, you are not that. I respect that you did 17 years in the business. I respect that you wanted to bring that up. Oh, I didn't have all these trainers and everything else. Motherfucker, all you have to say is that you had all these trainers and everything else. I didn't need that shit. 17 years is perfection. You got there in 2. Great. Hallelujah. Holla back. But you still ain't shit. Because I am Ethan Ego Page. That should have been said. Instead of telling me your life story and trying to make me feel bad for you, motherfucker, you've cheated every single fucking match. That's like my fucking governor elect and thinking I'm not going to remember all the shit that she's done before she gets elected, bitch.
Hey, do we,
yes.
Can we talk about, is this next week or this is where we talk about, like, the negative feedback we get?
Oh, let's talk about that shit right now. We got a couple more segments before we get to the main event.
By the way, hey, Joe.
What?
Okay, I think.
Did you read the negative feedback we got from our shit, bro?
Ooh.
Yeah.
We got more negative feedback.
What?
I done got caught a nigga.
Yeah, with the double E's. Yeah, that was
with the double E. I done got caught a double nigga.
Yeah, and that was very disgusting, and that's why and those two, I'm not gonna say their names because they don't deserve to say names. For now, those two are always like, again, we put out videos, ladies and gentlemen, talking about Samantha Irving going to AEW because we all know she's going to AEW. I don't give a fuck what Ricochet says. Ricochet's credibility is as credible as fucking hold paper.
So
it ain't shit.
But I got caught a nigga.
What I heard
I got caught a nigga.
Joe.
What I heard was that she wanted a lighter schedule with WWE. They were trying to get her a lighter schedule, but couldn't do it. So she had to step away because she said that it was taking too much time away from her family and from her other business ventures.
Yeah. Which is your right.
You're
right to have.
She said that she's not going to AEW. She said that she's going to be focusing on music and her daughter.
Yeah.
Well, Samantha, Tony Khan will give you the best daycare in the world.
Did you read the comment? You read the comment. This nigga called me a nigga.
No,
who is this nigga?
What is he? Apollo Crews back from like 5 years ago?
Ah, man, I don't know where this dude's from, but
that's the point of having negative comments. When you have negative, we have positive. We had people like your show today, just putting it out before the show started. And in the same group, in the Jobber Tiers Network page, ladies and gentlemen, we're promoting. We're not promoting. We're just giving you a shout out. The point is, negative shit sucks. I understand that. I've been through that.
They do.
But the fact of the matter is that once you read it, it's in your mind. It swirls in there. It's like two bags in the bag. In the end, the cats stop. The bag stops moving, and you move the fuck on. Okay? And for you,
traction is traction.
No. Just move on and know that there's gonna be more. There's gonna be times where you can't really control the anger and like the rage, which I understand that.
No. Can I say something?
Yes.
The rage and bullshit don't do shit but motivate me and make me feel more. Yeah. I want it. Give me all the smoke, bro.
Hey, don't throw it out there in the universe, man. I've done that shit before. Like you can take care of a brick wall, but you can't stop a wave. Remember that.
I want all the smoke. Look. If you got support, I want all the smoke. I got you. I got Joe. I want all the smoke, bro. Come on, ain't nothing gonna stop me besides that.
You put our names in this. Like I got you. On. Like I have to automatically jump into line of fire when I'm trying to tell you, like I love you. Shit, like let it. Like these guys are just whatever. And if there's more people come in, we'll deal with it accordingly because what we've learned.
And I got hands, so no matter what y'all throw, like let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, dewalk is saying about metaphorical hands. He is not putting
up any
violence at all during the segment of the show. He has been drinking, and ladies and gentlemen, that is not indicative in court. Putting that out there right now for video evidence. Moving on.
I got hands too. Like let's go. All right. We can throw hands, whatever. No matter where I go.
All right.
Tyreek, take it from someone who's been blindsided. Nobody's gonna give you an opportunity. You gotta just take it.
You drop this. No. Thank you.
Now, let's talk about that. Let's talk about the fact that it seems to be proven that Nikita was the one that beat Rizzo, and she probably did that and got a little like she probably gave a little Gok 5000 to Oba as a thank you. So, your thoughts on this weird conspiracy happening between wrestlers and blonde big booty bitches, Joe?
Man, feels like I'm watching a rap video.
A rap video, watching all rap videos from the 90s.
Pretty much. I mean, well, she was on Flavor of Love.
Yeah.
Which one? Nikita Lyons, she was on Flavor of Love.
Which one? The third one?
No, she's on Chance. Was it like
she wasn't on Flavor of Love because that came out in 2000. She must have been on Chance of Love.
No, she's on Chance of Love.
Okay.
Still on it.
She's on Chance of Love. Her name was
Mercedes?
I don't think so.
Goddamn, the Lioness or something like that. Some Lioness.
I'll look that up.
That's what the name was.
Take that shit out, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to find out. Hold up.
We're educating the Invisible Man tonight. He didn't even know.
Man, come on.
Flavor of Love and Chance of Love, bitch. Hold on. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay.
You can't even take her serious, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up right now.
Okay, here we go. Oh wait, no. Okay, wait. Okay, that's the why. She was on the second Chance of Love, not the first one. I didn't watch the second one because again, that's after his like rest in peace. Real died after a while. It wasn't the same. That was a really shitty fucking dating show.
No.
I'm sorry, man. And then seeing Chance's brother, which was like another copy clone of his ass, I'm like, no, man, it's not the same. Like, Real was the nice. Anyway, yeah, okay, I get it. I saw like a couple, whatever. I saw a couple.
Yeah.
That's fine.
She's a diva, bro. She was a diva.
Yeah. But here we go. Before Oba gave that to Nikita, Nikita was talking to Tyson and Tyreek. The tag team that only fought once 2 months ago. And you could have talked to any other tag team except for the two black guys.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta take that chance. Like, you gotta do it. Thanks for the gangbang. I mean, take the chance. Like, no, man. Like, I'm getting tired. And you know what's funny? Kaylani, she ain't hit it up on no guys. No one. Like, she just says hi to fucking Trick and walks away. That's it.
She ain't on the guys yet.
Why can't Tatum look? If you're gonna go down the white girl path, why can't Tatum Paxley like Oba? Why not that? Why not Wendy Chu? Why not Wendy Chu? Like, it's a stereotype too. Black guys with Asians. Fuck it. I mean, if all you got is just white booty bitches and one Asian, I think you have two. But either that, like, come on, bring back Ashanti, the other girl, not the guy, the girl, and bring her back.
B-Fab?
Yeah. Go on, Joe.
What? She's with B-Fab's with Street Profits.
Oh, good for her. I'm happy for her. But the fact of the matter is, I'm getting tired of every single black wrestler has to hang out with a white girl. And more evidence, Javon Evans, Ren Sinclair. The last month, Javon Evans has only talked to one girl, Ren Sinclair. Every single fucking time. No one else. It's getting ridiculous. There's other girls in the division. I see them in the back. So why don't we fucking use them? And this is why you need Undertaker next week. Your women's division, although stacked, is fucking trash in terms of like stuff to do. You can say what you would. Go on, Joe.
No.
I find it funny that Nikita Lyons' real name is Faith. Sorry, I'm on the wiki.
Why you laughing, bro? Come on.
It's the truth. It's the truth.
No.
You know,
Why is she? Faith Marie Jeffries.
That's a shitty ass name. Thank God she took the Nikita Lion. Jesus.
Damn.
Her ring names were Faith Jeffries, Faithy J, Faith the Lioness, and then Nikita Lyons.
Okay. Faith the Lioness is like, nah, you really are going on that African thing, like Faith the Lion. No, dude, that's why I call her Snow Lion in his fucking thumbnail because she's trying to act like a fucking. I'm a lion, but I'm white. Like,
she's a rapper too, right?
Yes, I know. I heard her fucking shit. I also heard put some D's on that bitch, and that's also a better.
Wow.
All right.
What's she look like?
Good for her. So was the girl. Like, so was the Catch Me Outside girl. She made a song too. Anyone can make a song now. Anyone can pick it up. Like, look, Joe, I know that you think she's like, I know you bump her music while you're driving to work. I don't like her music, bro.
I don't bump any of that shit. I didn't even know she made music.
Wow.
There you go. Like, I can probably go on Alexa and put up her name. She's like, I don't know who she is. Don't talk about that white bitch. And then we'll keep going from there. But moving on, this happened, and this was really weird. OTM versus Hank and Tank.
Hank and Stank. Hank and Stank.
It's Hank and Tank. OTM got demolished. OTM hanged out with Jada. Lola came out and fought Jada. They got distracted. OTM got distracted. Hank and Tank did the special. NASCAR guy came out. Lola Vice gave the I'm a Latina, shake your booty thing. The NASCAR guy didn't know how to do that, so he just got kind of shook like he had a seizure. And that was that. D-Walk, your thoughts? I wanted to skip that because it was ridiculous. D-Walk, your thoughts on the match?
E.
Yeah.
E.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because why do a NASCAR driver got to get involved in a wrestling match?
Yeah. I can't confess that. Joe, your thoughts?
To answer D-Walk's question, for the same reason that Sexy Red has to get involved in things.
All the swag on, all the swag on, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know that shit. Moving on. There is no rating for this match because it was shit. Moving on. Petrovic is blacked.
Oh, hang
Now-
on, earbud.
Petrovic was fighting Soruka. And at the same time, when she came into the ring, I liked that she was going to the ring. She was doing a little stance, and then she looks up to the crowd, and Ashanti's talking to another blonde bitch. No surprise. So she's a little distracted. She fights Ruka for a while, doing a couple flips. Ruka gets out of it, does a little surfer pose. At the end of the match, I think I got it right here. This happened. Big attacked. Petrovic sees that Ashanti and the blonde girl. Ashanti has a Magnum condom in his hand. He's like, "Let's go to the bathroom." So they both go to the bathroom. Because he's a classy guy. Check out Carlito's Way. Then Petrovic gets distracted, and I was gonna get the clip. I guess I didn't get it. So Ruka does that soul snatcher for the 1, 2, 3. So where do you think this is going for Petrovic and Ashanti D-Walk?
Sharuka, she got to go somewhere.
She did, and she just came back.
Yeah, but after a week or two?
No, she was gone
It's
for
been like almost a month.
She was gone for a month, bro. I've seen a couple of matches. She's been working on a TNA division.
Well, it's about time. I'm gonna say it like that. It's about time.
Yep, I guess, but at the same time, I only saw clips. Like that doesn't tell me like that's just me. But I know what you mean. But what do you think? What's gonna happen with Petrovic? What is she gonna do? Is she gonna be like Basic Instinct and try to like stalk his ass, or is this like a black situation where she's in his life all the time, or is she gonna try to be ghetto and like hang out and do what he does and dress like he does? You know, is she getting cornrows? You know, is she getting braids?
Petrovic gonna come out with braids and one pant leg pulled up with a do-rag on.
Yeah. Oh, and has Save the Last Dance DVD in her back pocket. Just like,
wow.
That's a reference. That's a deep reference, ladies and gentlemen. Check that movie out. I'm an old motherfucker. All right. Okay. Joe, what are your thoughts on that?
Why?
You can't answer a question with a question. Try that again. Okay.
WWE, why would you do this to the viewers? Why would you make Ashanti the Adonis on our screens weekly? We don't want to see him. Send him away. I rather see Petrovic on the screen and wrestling than to see Adonis on the screen doing anything.
Yeah. Question for both of you guys: is Brindley Thea Hale, but in a different clothes? Because I just realized Brindley looks like Thea Hale, but like
her twin sister.
If that's true, I would be fucking amazed. That'd be awesome. But shit, I don't like this. I think Petrovic is going down like the Jungle Fever rap like route. She's gonna dress up like Ashanti. She's gonna like wear his clothes, and like if anyone tries to hit on Ashanti, she'll like that's what she needs. Like she needs to murder them. She's gonna
beatbox Ashanti to the ring.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And then anybody that tries to hit on him, she's gonna pull her sword out and try to cut him.
Carmen Petrovic, we're just doing this because we have a commentary. We have nothing against your character, but this is getting clipped on NXT Time with D-Walk on Wednesdays at 9:30. This is ridiculously funny.
It's stupid though. It's stupid. This is stupid.
It is. It is because you know why? Because Brindley's gonna get a couple. Brindley might get a black guy, and then so Ruka might get a black guy. Like that's what's gonna happen. Like every girl gets a fucking black guy. Like oh my god, this is fucking. Like, and we talked about this. All the best wrestlers of African descent is in fucking NXT right now.
Yeah.
Where the majority are not in WWE in the main roster. So they need to step it the fuck up. All these like they're not gonna go up there because guess what happens when you put these two together? They might actually like each other. They might actually put a baby in her, and they're not. He'll go up and she won't.
It's the Oprah Winfrey segment all over again. You get a white girl. You get a white girl. You get a white girl.
Everyone gets a white girl with Plan B in their pockets. God. Moving on.
Shit.
I'm gonna clip this, and I swear to God, this is gonna be.
Wow.
I truly am sorry for this, but
wow.
This is. And here we go. Patrick versus Soluka. The match for me was a simple B because it felt like a porno segment set up.
No.
What's your grade, Mr. Dewalk?
A goddamn motherfucking I'll say C-.
Okay. Joe BNCO.
I'll give it a B plus.
Okay, yeah. B plus.
I enjoyed Soul Ruka coming back. I enjoyed that Soul Snatcher that she caught her with. It was nice.
That was beautiful. Yeah, she was perfectly in the right position. Just X on the spot. So I respect that.
And I enjoy seeing her moving forward. I like to see more of Soul Ruka. I'd like to see her as a champion. I feel like she has all the tools to be a champion.
Yeah, same. Again, so Ruka needs a championship. She just needs to get better in talking and presenting herself. Not move-wise, but like talking-wise. Because other than that, that's how it is. Backstage, Lexus is talking to Ava. Nobody wants to be a corner man for him. So he's like, you better find someone for next week. So he's like, oh, whatever. I think it's gonna be Oro Mensah. That's probably the only one that has to say yes because he owes him a favor, I guess.
It's gonna be Oro.
Yeah, I kind of figured as much. Backstage again, Rich Holland talks about he accepts the ambulance match and he closes the door. At that point, I was kind of dozing off, but I did remember that for the main event, it was Julia and Stephanie versus Roxanne and Cora. Now, I don't know when Damage Control popped out of nowhere, but Damage Control popped out of nowhere and then went to the wheel. And then when they went to the wheel, they spun it, and it was spinner's choice. And then you might know about this, Joe. Some new wrestler's named Sia with an S.
That's Delta.
That's
Delta.
Okay, so she's gonna debut in Halloween Havoc, so she's gonna have a debut match against I don't know who from Damage Control.
No.
Yeah.
She's teaming up with Julia and Stephanie, I think.
Oh wait, what?
Yeah.
Okay, Halloween Havoc against Damage Control. Because they spun it. They spun it for a reason. Like they spun it, and it said spinner's choice, and then Fowler was gonna say who it was. And then the lights went black, and then Delta came out of nowhere. So I'm like, okay. So
they're gonna have it's gonna be probably Io Sky versus Delta.
Oof. I just want to know who Damage. Because I want to say this right now. Damage Control is a waste of fucking time because if you lose every single major match against a major person, but win against nobodies like Brindley, Petrovic, and other people, then what the fuck are you doing?
Io Sky beat Bianca Belair like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, but that's Io Sky and Bianca Belair. They'll always go back and forth. They'll always do something like this is Damage Control. 3 women that are not really hitting as a group. They're not.
There's only 2 of them.
There's 3. No, I'm sorry.
That's not Damage Control.
Sorry, not Damage Control. Sorry, my apologies. Fatal Influence.
Yeah,
Fatal
and then
Influence.
Delta is teaming up with Stephanie and Julia to take on Fatal Influence.
Okay, so that was a spinner's choice. So they're not going to win, and that's what I mean. Fatal Influence against the big ones, they never win. And so, what's the point of having a 3-woman group talking about we're the next people coming up? We're the statement of NXT. Yet you lose to every new person that comes in. Oh, these rookies!
Nope.
These rookies are beating you time and time again.
Those 3 motherfuckers, Delta and Julia and Stephanie, they're going to destroy them.
And they're not rookies, they're veterans, but in the eyes of Val and Henley and all the other ones, oh, these guys are rookies that come into NXT. This is where the big girls play. We get it. Guess what? You fucking lose. You lost to fucking Stephanie and Julia. You're gonna lose to Stephanie, Julia, and Delta. But then they throw a bone, and one of them might win against Kaylani. So what's am I supposed to respect that? I think, honestly, because I don't like it. But to keep this choo-choo train going. Oh, shit, my bad about that. I'm gonna fix this real quick. Here we go.
A taboo's made. Stephanie McCann is legal. And Stephanie McCann and Julia looking to put the finishing touches on tonight's big momentum building win. Here are your winners for tomorrow, Julia and Stephanie McCann. What a main event matchup tonight here on NXT.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean right now. They beat Fatal Influence, and now Fatal Influence is going to have another match on Halloween Havoc against them, and then lose again.
Yeah.
Give me Brindley and Patrick again. I'd rather see their asses. Honestly.
Yeah. Stephanie Vacour and Julia are just that good, though.
Of course, because you bring in fucking heavy hitters from different parts of the world against 3 women that are supposedly storyline the best veterans in NXT, -1.
But those two have worldwide experience.
Yeah, that's why this was a mismatch to begin with. You should have made up of people. You should have made up a new group of 3 people. Put 3 women together and say, "Hey, we don't like you here." That's it. You could have, and then they could have been father. But now you have a group that's supposed to be the dominant. Because again, 3 people means 1's the champion, 2 are a tag team. That's why you have it like that. I'm not gonna believe that 2 of them are gonna be a tag team, and I damn sure not gonna believe that Fallon Henley is gonna be a champion.
No, they're gonna give it to JC Jane,
and she doesn't deserve it. You know why I said Fallon Henley? Fallon Henley is the more believable person to wear a belt than JC Jane. And we're not even talking about the third one. Jasmine Nix. She doesn't deserve anything. She doesn't, honestly. But dewalk, what are your thoughts on the match?
It could have been better.
Okay. I get it. It was a good match. It wasn't that bad. They tried.
No, I enjoyed the match. The match wasn't bad for a women's tag match. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm kind of biased though because I do like Julia and Stephanie Vacour, and I think Fallon Henley is really good as well.
Yeah, those 3 again. Fallon Henley and
JC Jane's not bad either.
No, not there yet though, but not bad.
No. But I feel like the other one is still way behind.
Jasmine, Jasmine Nix is leagues behind everybody, and she's keeping up. Fallon Henley is very adaptable. You
remember JC Jane was tag team champions with Gigi Dolan when they were with Toxic Attraction.
Yeah, but that was like
they were the most dominating. They were the most dominating tag team in NXT.
Sure, that was a lifetime ago. Now you have Stephanie, Julia, Delta. You got Solruka now. You got about 5 women that are heavy hitters that are always ready to go. Now that aspect, it's like you were a champion in Dragon Ball. Bitch, we are in Dragon Ball Z. We are in totally different territory now. That was
got Cora Jade and Roxanne Perez too.
Yeah, and that's the part that you know in the future it's gonna be a match. It's gonna be Cora Jade versus Roxanne Perez because they're not gonna be friends anymore for a while. This is just a temporary thing until they realize when are we gonna send up Roxanne, or when are we gonna turn Roxanne once again because Roxanne doesn't trust anybody in order to have another match, and Cora Jade needs to go up. That's it.
Well, same thing goes for Julia and Stephanie McClure. Eventually, one of them's going to turn on the other one.
They need, yeah. Well, that will be like a weird Japanese thing. Like they'll turn on each other, but they won't really turn on each other. Like, okay, we want the belt, so we'll just beat the shit out of each other until one of us gets the upper hand. And that's a weird thing that both these guys have to respect. They said it in the vignette. Like Julia's like, I wanted to find someone I respect, so I found the person that hits as hard as me.
Yeah, because they've wrestled each other numerous times in Japan and Mexico.
So it's kind of like a Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn situation, but I don't think either one of them are the Kevin Owens. I think both of them are the Sami Zayns. Both of them are just down home people that will fight. Equal, exactly, equal. Kevin Owens always says he's better than everyone else. Sami Zayn is just Sami Zayn's. I respect that. That's fine with that. But again, it's more like we're gonna have a best of 7 to find out. Okay, I don't hate you. I don't hate you either. All right, see you later. And then they come back a month or two later, like, all right, we're doing it again. And that's fine. You can use that to set up a state. You can do a best of 5.
Do you feel? Because Halloween Havoc is this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel that Ethan Page can win the championship back from Trick?
No, I think Trick is gonna cheat. And it's weird saying that in a no DQ match, but I think Trick is going to go to a dark place to finally win because he's had other chances. Oh, I did my best. I fought Dragunov. I fought this guy. I'm like, yeah, but you're finding a guy who is openly saying that he's going to do anything in his power to win, and he's in a no DQ match, which means that he's going to destroy your legs, he's going to destroy your shoulders, he's going to destroy your back. So that you can't use anything. I think, yeah, if Ethan wins the belt again, why?
Trick's going to the main roster.
That's what I think. If Trick goes up to the main roster the next day, that is fine. If Trick comes out again on Tuesday, then you wasted my fucking time, and that means Trick's gonna get the belt back in December. Easy. Or Survivor Series or December.
No, they're saying this is the end of the feud. So if this is the end of the feud, if this is the end of the feud, then either Ethan wins the belt back and stays in NXT longer, and Trick goes up to the main roster, or Trick gets the belt back, which means he's not ready for the main roster, and they move Ethan Page to the main roster.
And either way, like you send Ethan Page up, you send him up, Mazel tov, and he's ready to talk. That's great. You send
ready.
Yeah.
Ethan Page came in ready. Let's be fair.
But they wanted to test him out in NXT first to see what would happen, and they're like, again, I know why, because again,
and he did fine. He
did fine in the main roster. Again, this is a test. They're testing a lot of like hardcore matches, complicated matches, and 3-ways. They haven't really showed a one-on-one against Trick that was a straight up match, and I think they never will. That's fine. I think if again Ethan Page doesn't win, take him to the main roster, put him somewhere, I don't know where, maybe SmackDown for some fun or Raw for storyline. But ultimately, Trick going up to the roster is a detriment. It doesn't make any sense. Example, Mello. Mello ain't doing shit right now. I mean, he's doing something, but it's not as extravagant as being being the guy with the belt. He's just the guy fighting. I'm not excited for him. I feel bad.
Unless you have Trick go up to the main roster and cost Andrade the match on Friday.
And that's another thing. Like I saw the best of 5 and everything else. They're bringing that shit back. Bring it back over
best
here.
Of 7.
Best of 7. Bring it back over to NXT as well. Like you got people that can go best of 7 and they can show out. Like you could do a Dawn and Oba best of 7. You can do a Trick and Ethan best of 7. You can do
Julie and Stephanie McClure Best of seven.
You can do a Roxanne and Cora Jade best of 7. You can do a tag team best of 7. Like, but in the sense of like every tag team that loses has to get eliminated, and then you just get up to the end, like a tournament round robin in a sense. But I think all these matches happening on Sunday. We'll talk about the. I think the card is Julia and Stephanie and Delta versus. If it's Halloween Havoc, then Julia and Stephanie have to fight Cora and Roxanne on Sunday.
Hold on, I'm gonna look it up right now.
Yes, please. I know, because if Fatal Influence is fighting Delta, then they're fighting Delta. But they can't fight Delta, Julia, and Stephanie if Cora and Roxanne's fighting, Julia and everything else.
Okay, here's the card.
Thank you. Shout out to the Invisible Woman. She's actually on the live. The live was great. We love you. All right.
NXT Championship. Trick Williams versus Ethan Page in the Devil's Playground match.
Yeah.
North American Championship. Tony D'Angelo versus Obafemi for the North American title. Tables, ladders, and scares match.
Yeah. TLC.
Women's North American Championship. Kalani Jordan versus Fatal Influence.
Okay, and that was the one that they spun, and that was dealer's choice. So that's a.
It said a member of Fatal Influence was determined to get this shot. Then the team lost to Stephanie McCoy and Julia.
Yeah.
Either way, they still got to spin the wheel. It landed on spinner's choice, and then a vignette started to play for Delta before CW cut the feed.
Yeah.
Because it was 10 o'clock. She ended up debuting here, as revealed in a video posted to socials, that quite a few folks didn't get to see live. So they never announced on television which member of the group would be getting the shot, like they said they were going to do. A bit of a miss here.
Exactly. So that's what sucks. Like, we don't know who's gonna, like, it's kind of like it's a good little surprise, but it was kind of a shitty surprise because we were waiting for the work. They lost, therefore none of them should do it.
Ambulance match, Rich Hall versus Andre Chase.
Yeah.
Julia and Stephanie McCoy versus Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade.
There we go.
And that's the card.
That's it?
That's all it says so far.
So, like, tag team champions are not defending. That's one.
They're not. The Wendy Chu and Tatum Paxley aren't on here.
So, it's again, we have Lola versus Jada. We have.
That's not on here.
And again, yeah, we don't have Wendy versus Tatum. Lola versus Jada. Who else?
Tag titles.
Rizzo versus Nikita Lyons can happen as well.
That's not on here.
That's not on there, but it could happen if she's healed enough to fight her again on Sunday, because we all know Nikita Lyons was the one that hit Rizzo.
That's Triple H. It's Triple H WWE booking. They like to only book 5-6 matches.
Yeah, but if this is like a 4-hour pay-per-view, you got to have at least 10, at least 5 to 10. Least.
It's because you're gonna have it's because they're gimmick matches. So Oba and like Trick and Ethan is a Devil's Playground match. Probably gonna be like a half hour to 45 minutes.
True, they go at the distance, and then Oba
Kalani and the other chick. That's probably gonna be 20-30 minutes.
Yeah, probably 15-20. We're not giving that credit.
Ridge and Andre Chase and the ambulance match. That'll probably be about another 20-30 minutes.
Yeah, okay, so they can stretch it. They can stretch it for plus vignettes and okay, yeah. Fine. I get it. Fine. 5 matches is fine. Simple, straight, everything else. dewalk. Final thoughts on NXT as a whole. How was your thoughts on this? Oh, dewalk's sleeping. Joe,
he's out of here.
Final thoughts on NXT as a whole.
It was a good go home. It was a halfway decent go home show. I don't like they cut the feed at the end.
Yeah, they fucked up on that. Again, this is CW. They don't know.
Should have paid more money because NXT is the highest rated show on CW. So you should have paid a little more money.
I think they'll learn from next time. Honestly, I think they will. Honestly, that's fine if they do. That's fine. All right.
Good matches though. Good matches. Yeah. Got 3 championship matches.
Yeah, that's true. I think final thoughts for me. This black.com thing is getting out of hand. Next week, we're going to have Wendy Chu go after a white guy because he's white. Oba versus Dawn is going to be a good match. I I want to see Rizzo versus Nikita. See this the blood again. She's smaller than Nikita, super small than Nikita. So that'll be a nice little matchup between small versus big. Kaylani needs to lose the belt so she can get out of my fucking face. Gonna be tired of her ass. And Shawn Spears was nowhere to be found today, nor Garrison. So it happens. Ladies and gentlemen, this was NXT Blacked, October 22nd, 2024 review. I want to thank Joe Bianco for passing by. Thank you, Joe, for passing by.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I want to thank D-Walk, who's sleeping right now. Thank you, D-Walk, for you are sleeping right now, which means it was NXT time with Drunk Walk. I want to give a shout out to Misfit Nation for giving us a chance to pop it out on their live, and the Kayfabe Cartel, which is a KAYFABE space KARTEL with K's.
Yeah. Shout out to Skrill Kill and to Krishan the Dawn. And everybody over there at the Misfit Nation with Wanda, and also shout out to Kane the Destroyer and Mr. Tim Teagan.
Yep. Love you, Tim. We need you to come back, have some fun. Shout out to D-Walk. Stay healthy, stay happy, and remember that with NXT time with D-Walk, we have fun, we have great everything else, but sometimes people get a little sleepy and they need to go night-night.
Yeah.
Everybody. Oh,
night.
D-Walk's going to be so fucking pissed with he's back.
Lace up your boots, we're about to fight. NXT in the house, bringing the hype. We walk on mic, ready to ignite. Detroit hip-hop, we take that flight. Body slamming, the crowd's going wild. Square circle, we're the kings of the pile. NXT superstars, we're breaking the mold. This Detroit beat will never get old. Step into the ring, feel the adrenaline rush. NXT wrestlers, we're the ones that can't crush. With our moves so smooth, we're the next generation. Detroit hip-hop meets wrestling sensation. Lace up your boots, we're about to fight. NXT in the house, bringing the hype. D-Walk on the mic, ready to ignite.